Evermead. Crafted from the secret Evermead recipe. Hey, did you see this, Eric?
Yeah.
Evermead, man. We should try this sometime.
Really? What does it take to make it?
Cinnamon sticks, cloves, ginger, honey, of course, and boysenberry jam.
Now, do you think it's just a coincidence that book was just lying here? And all these ingredients needed were also.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to the ingredients, but are we making this?
We're making. That's why I invited you over. We're making D&D Mead today.
I'm excited. Yes.
This is Heroes Feast, the official D&D cookbook. My wife gave me this for Christmas, and I also gave this to her for Christmas. But it's awesome. It's got all kinds of awesome lore in it. Cuisines from all over the D&D world. Human cuisine, elven cuisine, dwarven cuisine. But at the back, there's some beverage recipes. And one that particularly caught my eye on page 185 is Evermead.
Evermead. Crafted from a secret Evermead recipe and aged for hundreds of years, a sip of this splendid elven concoction is a taste of the higher planes themselves. Superlatives aside, in the culinary realm, it is undeniably the beverage by which all others are measured. Smooth and aromatic, this extraordinary elixir blankets the palate with powerful notes of clover honey and a melange of elven fruits and grains that are so rare they don't even have a name in the common language. Rumored to use ingredients and techniques similar to Fey wine, this pricey draft is only available on the Isle of Evermead in the trackless sea west of Faerun, or in Aurora's catalog by hand, keg, or bottle.
But this one's non-alcoholic.
This is a non-alcoholic version. This is more like a tea that you make. You mix all the ingredients together in water, you boil it for a little while.
Sorry, go ahead.
If you want the alcoholic version...
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm trying to cut
Go ahead and say it. You want to say it so bad, just say it.
No,
say it. Add some vodka.
No, I was going to say, but this is a proper channel or a proper meat channel. I was waiting.
This is a proper meat channel. So we're going to take this recipe as a baseline and make a full proper mead out of it. We're going to shoot for about 16%. We're going to do this, stabilize it, back sweeten it. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
You have the power of the immortals.
So let's do it, shall we?
Yeah, let's get started.
Yes.
There's water in here.
What? There's water in there. How'd that happen? The recipe calls for it's 4 cups of water, the whole tea. You're gonna add 4 cups of water, 2 cinnamon sticks, 8 whole cloves, some ginger, some honey, some boysenberry jam. It says salt too, but we're skipping the salt.
Salt.
Yeah, I don't know why they put salt. I guess it'll work right in a tea, but I don't
not an alcoholic.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to add 5 jars of boysenberry jam. We are going to add this entire ginger thing. We got to cut all the crap off and chop it up and all that. We're going to add 5 cinnamon sticks, 5 cloves, our nutrient schedule. We're going to add enough honey to bring us to a starting gravity of 1.140.
You really think we should add all the ginger? Ginger's pretty strong.
Well, not really. I've added much ginger to mead, and I've never been able to taste the ginger in it.
Really? Yeah. Okay. I've never experienced it in mead before.
I've used ginger many times. I've never been able to taste it.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen, right? What is that?
This is oxygen.
Oh, so I can breathe it, huh?
Safety tip. Don't breathe the oxygen.
I didn't think people could just up and buy oxygen. I saw it was like a regulated substance or something.
No, why would it be regulated?
It's like highly flammable and like people think you can get high off of it.
I mean, you can kind of get woozy off of it, but
yeah,
high? I wouldn't say that.
You know,
and don't smoke around it.
Yeah, highly flammable. Be careful with the O2.
So what do we do with this?
You know how we always mix up our mead to oxygenate before we pitch the yeast?
Oh,
We
yeah.
are going to dip our oxygen stone in there. I actually need to put that in sanitizer.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
And we're going to turn our oxygen on. We're going to oxygenate like that for a minute or two. That's supposed to super oxygenate the mead and fermentations to kick off like crazy. I hope. We hope.
Let's try it. Hey, it's
Yeah.
worth a try. So we dump this in first? Or
Okay,
should we
so-
do with the water first?
Yeah, let's put one thing of water in there. Let's put one thing of water in there.
Let's move the book over here so
Oh yeah, because it's gonna get.
we're messing it up.
Yeah, we're actually gonna put the book over here.
You know how messy this channel can get.
Yeah, we have a tendency to make a mess here, so.
All right, and then just pour the jam in?
Yeah, grab that spoon I just threw in there.
Or let it sit there for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Or we'll get the last bit of each thing. We'll just dump each one in there.
Yeah.
So it begins.
Tell you what, you go ahead and get all the jam in there, and I'll start chopping up this ginger thing. If you want to, take another deal of water, and
All right,
once you get it all out, pour the water in there, shake it up, try to get as much as you can out. You know.
Yeah.
You ever had boysenberries before?
Yeah, they're good.
I've never had boysenberries. What are they like? They're kind of like sour or tart or whatever.
Actually, it's jam, so it's sweet.
Oh yeah.
But you mean boysenberries, like just boysenberries?
Yeah, I've never had them before.
No, I never had just pure boysenberries.
Hi, Eric. Funny that a Belgian gets to explain about boysenberries. They're actually a true blue American invention and were developed by a farmer who went by the name of Boysen. They are a cross between raspberries, blackberries, dewberries and loganberries. They are quite fragile, which is why they're usually used for the production of jams and juices. And surprisingly enough, the largest producer worldwide nowadays is New Zealand. Please get your hands on them or on jam or juice and make a mead out of it. Put that on video. I'll be waiting because boysenberries are so delicious.
You're gonna have so much fun mixing that up.
Ooh. Try some?
That does smell good. That smells different.
That smells good.
And there's all of our ginger. 5 jars of boysenberry jam, that whole thing of ginger, 5 cinnamon sticks, and 5 cloves. Now we're using bottled water for this. Now the reason that is because you would typically have a wizard cast purified water on your water to make it pure.
Yeah, it's very important to purify the water.
Alta mortis fortuna.
We don't have a wizard to purify our water, so we have to buy pre-purified water
From the wizards.
from the wizard. Yeah, that is how they purify, right? They get some wizards to cast purify water.
I think something like that, yeah.
I don't know how it works. It works somehow, but we don't have wizards. We just bought the water. And now,
Mix.
the mixing. Add our nutrients to it real quick. As per our normal recipe, we're adding 2 tisps of fermented K, 4 tisps of fermented O, and another 4 tisps of fermented O on day 2 and day 4. And we're pitching a starter of EC 1118. So 2 of these, 4 teaspoons of fermented O at pitch, another 4 at 48 hours, and another 4 at 96 hours.
That makes it up.
And let's get all that mixed together.
Tabernac. Potassium carbonate, Eric. You forgot the potassium carbonate. Ugh. Add 1 teaspoon at pitch.
Yeah, let's see where our gravity stands right now, shall we?
I'm gonna have to wait for it to stop.
Yeah, and let that settle down for just a moment. Then we're going to check the gravity. Remember, we're going for a gravity of 1.140. And I'm not really sure what we're going to have right now. But we're fixing to find out. And let's see what we got. 1.030. That's pretty good for a bunch of boysenberry jam.
It is. Should we add the honey?
Yep, let's pour some honey in there.
You got the little dish thing?
Just pour it in, man.
How much?
Some. I'm not really sure how much it's going to take. I'm thinking in the neighborhood of a gallon. We are at 1 point. Oh wow, that's all? Are you sure you mixed it up good? Alright, 1.060.
So yeah, we're just gonna cut all this out because it is so repetitive. Basically, Eric and Derek are just gonna continue to add orange blossom honey, mix it, check the gravity, and continue the process until they hit the target gravity of 1.140.
Alright, let's see. Oh! Yep, it's actually 1.145. 1.145. I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that?
That works.
So, once again, in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, you would have access to powerful magic to oxygenate this for you. We don't have that, but we do have canisters of oxygen. Just a little bit.
That was way more than I thought.
And we're going to oxygenize this for a minute or two. And so this is going to be it. We're going to finish oxygenating this. We're going to pitch our starter of EC1118. And then in 2 days, we're going to add 4 teaspoons of fermented. We're going to add another 4 teaspoons of fermented 2 days after that. And then we're going to let it ferment. We're going to stabilize it, back sweeten it to taste, and bottle it.
And there you have it. Evermead.
Evermead.